Good evening, everybody. Let me just make sure this is all working fine. Yes, it is. You can hear me loud and clear. Good evening, Peanut Spud and Rudy Ethan. I nearly called you Ruth. Let's make sure we don't do that again. Welcome to Division 5, Season 9, Round 18 in Qatar, of all places. We didn't get to race here. This could be the first time we've been here this year. Definitely didn't come here last year because it wasn't on the game. Who is up top? It's Smurf. I think this is the first time, both Red Bulls coming out onto the track. I think this is the first time we've been to Qatar for a long, long time, probably since F1 21, but I wasn't really doing it back then. So, tonight, things are heating up a little bit in the championship. So, Gravedigger in the Haas is 39 points off of top. Mr. Adam Moore is 36 points off of the top. Is it a sprint? Let me just check the calendar. If I can find it, because the Discord's just confusing me. He's got a history degree, but he can't figure out how to work this. Okay, so we've still got Abu Dhabi coming up, I was told last week. So this isn't right at the end. But there'll only be 26 points up for grabs. Which means we're going to do some math. We're going to do some on-stream math. Right. Whilst we wait for this person to do a lap. We'll ride on board with him so he can get a nice little angle. But we're doing some on-stream math. You're about to see why I'm going to be a history teacher, not a math teacher, because this is about to be embarrassing. So, Mr. Adam Moore is 36 points behind AK the Legend. Which means that AK the Legend needs to get... if he can get 26 points... hold on. How many points can you get from a sprint? It's 8, isn't it, for winning? So 26 plus 8, that's 34. So if Mr. Adam Moore win... do you know what? We're going to wing it. We're going to not do any math anymore because it's hurting me head. I can't figure it out. We're just going to wing it and say that Legend just needs to get P5 and he's won it tonight regardless of what happens. We're just going to lie. It might all be decided, and it won't all be decided in the sprint. Is it possible for it? No, it is impossible for it to be all decided in the sprint, but it can be decided tonight. Which means that Legend... I'd love it if you could... Can't hear you, just thought I'd let you know. Oh. You had me worried. User error from Wolfsburg. Do you know what? I was almost relieved about that. He's invalidated. What a silly sausage. So, Legend is in the pits. Let's have a look at what Mr. Adam Moore's got, because he is the man to pay attention to. There'll be no math. There'll be no more maths. I think Thor's got a... I don't know. It says here... Hang about. Has this even been updated? What was the date? It hasn't even been updated. Ugh. Where were we last week? Alright, let me find the calendar again. We're having a mare here. Enjoy watching Adam, by the way. He's probably doing really well. After Bahrain. We haven't had an updated thing from the Netherlands, so I don't actually know what the standings are. Can someone drop a link to the standings in the chat for me? Oh, that'll do. Nightbot, maybe. What you got for me, Nightbot? Here we go. Right. Season calendar? No. About us? No. Season 4 driver draw. Where's the standings bit? Season calendar. Can't be found. Let's try standings. Nothing came up. Fantastic. Right, okay, so the website isn't working properly. Crayon Flower will know. Crayon Flower, we need you. See, Legend is... I think these have been updated. Because Legend didn't get any... No, that's after the France... I don't think they have been... I don't know. You know, who won last week? It was Legend, wasn't it? Where did Adam finish? Like, last? He's finished his lap anyway. He's gone P3. Gravedigger's P1. Legend is about to come out. Right, anyway. Let's stop trying to do mathematics. And ride on board with some people, because this has been a nightmare. Let's see what Martinez has got. Martinez is invalidated, so he ain't got nothing. Slicks! He loves a fast lap. Slicks is looking like he might get P1. Yeah, there we go. If anyone wants the lottery numbers, I'm your man. Legend is on an out lap. He might be the only person doing an actual, like, lap soon. Martinez, still red. So I think that was just a carried over. Still no days from Yedenig. That's a very unfortunate name. I'm going to just do what football comment. Peanut Spud is out. What have you done, Peanut Spud? You've got Days' seat and you've got to impress. Daniel's on a lap. Yeah, Legend's still on an out lap and he takes half an hour. I'm still trying to see, it's annoying me. I can't just like leave something alone. He goes 27.3 in Sector 1, it's not purple. I'm pretty sure Slicks is, I mean, 3 tenths up. I think people like Slicks and Gravedigger probably only need to come out once. Jedi Nige. Yep, that's what we're going to go with. Jedi Nige. Or Yedenige. Is the Alpha Tower... Is Legend coming into the pits? Or is he up here? No, he's up here. He's gone purple in Sector 1 with a 27.2. We're going to ride on board with him. Daniel goes P5. Daniel P45. No, not P4, P5. Peanut Spud at the barrier. Lovely and composed there. Holding his speed nicely. The ERS is running out. But gonna be enough. DRS on. And we are looking at a 121.8. The Alpha Tauris are looking out the front of the grid so far. Emotive Carrot has just set a purple Sector 2, but lies. I was testing no traction control before the race and forgot to change it. Oh dear. Well, that's you out in Q1 then. Probably. I think that's how it works. Carrot has done a 123.4. Not fantastic. Let's have a look at what Epic Frenchie can do with his Australian flag. He does a 27.6. I can't see now because Rodders has just come online. Thanks for that. We've got Smurf as well. He's done a 50. Oh, okay. Somehow that's not an invalidation. Stay on board with Smurf. It's not looking fantastic from Smurf. He goes P6. By not looking fantastic, I guess I just mean it's not a 121.8 like Legend and Six are doing. Keeping you up, Jake? Yep, you are. It's short quali. Yeah, it's short quali because it's sprint day. But that does mean that you'll probably, if you stay P9, you will be P9. There's some drivers who I don't think are going to get their time down. Bradshaw, however, is someone I do think will get his time down, so you're probably going to be, I reckon, P14. Peanut Spud. Although Timmer and Thor Martinez are quite quick, and they both haven't done a lap yet. But I think you're faster. You'll be fast enough to be in front of Brick Grit, Jamie, and Lisa. Bradshaw is looking nice here. Can he be the party pooper? No, he can't. He does a 122.6 and puts himself into P6. We're going to have a lot of people to ride on board with, and then we're going to have a sprint. It's going to be crazy. Well, that's an invalidated Thor. What's Martinez got? He's got marbles all over his right tyre, that's what he's got. Purple sector 1. Martinez is capable of putting out some fast laps sometimes. There's Carlos Sainz helmet. Oh, Martinez didn't have the bottle. Oh, invalidated, that's why. So at the moment, the Ferraris are struggling at the back. Who's coming out for another go? Timmer's coming in. Bradshaw is coming in. Kabuki. This is an in lap, I think. He's also gotten into the 121s. Can't quite get in front of Slicks and Legend though. He's probably going to give himself another go. Brick Grit is on, he's just finished the lap, he's on an in lap. RSF1 Jamie, he's 1.3 up on his time, so if he can keep things nice and stable, we're looking at a 124.2, which will put him only one place above actually, but I think he's probably going to be around Alves, between Alves and Frenchie. He's out of his DRS, he does a 123.5. It's just above Alves and Frenchie, by 0.03 of a second. You'd have just been a tiny bit slower. Going to have to use my race pace. Yes, you are, Peanut Spud. Yeah, I'm still back in my P14. Still got Thor and Martinez to come out. Right, Dark Shadow, invalidated. A lot of people in the pits. They're probably going to be waiting for the perfect time to come out. There is quite a lot of time left in the session. We don't know how much because Brick Grit is going really, really slowly. Can it tell me here? No. Brick Grit, speed up. I don't want, there we go. 5 minutes. I think I saw 5 minutes. 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Something like that. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Oh, you. Brick Grit. I'm allowed to laugh at him with friends. stupid. Ooh. Slick's on an outlap. I think he's the only... Daniel's on a lap, maybe? Yeah, Daniel's on a lap. He's 0.2 up on his time. At the moment, we're looking at a 1:22.6. It's only going to be enough to get him up by 1 place. Let's see how we're looking going into here. He's 0.5 up. This is going to put him at a 1:22.3 if he can keep it nice and tidy. There's a P3, a P4 on the cards here for him if he wants to have it. Does he want it? He doesn't do what Brick does. He's run out of DRS, that's going to cost him. It's a 1:22.2. It's a nice little time from Daniel up to P4. We've got Slick starting his lap. Let's see what he can do. Is Legend going to come out and try and defend his P1? You'd expect him to, but at the moment he's not coming out and he's going to have to hurry up if he's going to do it. Let's just have a little look. No, still no sign of any movement from that AlphaTauri garage. What a noisy chair I have. I really need a new one. I need a new one, I need a new chair, and I need a new mic because I sound really like low quality. Carrot has decided to retire, so Peanut, Spud, you are safe from at least one driver. Sticks has put up purple sector 1. He's 0.2 up on his time, so at the moment we're looking good to go and get Legend's spot. Legend's still not moving, he's not going to have enough time to finish another lap. So Legend is deciding that people aren't going to get close enough to him. He's probably not that bothered about his teammate. Slicks doesn't have the best track record when it comes to finishing races. Slicks has taken that so good though, he's got so much actual speed. And that's the fastest lap, and that's not just the fastest lap, that's like well fast that. Let's see what Kabuki's got to say. Kabuki's got that to say. Fantastic. Gravedigger is about to start his lap. There's not a lot of time left in the session. I can't see how much time because there's a yellow flag somewhere. Looking nice and tidy there. I thought we were going to flirt with invalidation. He's 0.4 up on his time. At the moment we're looking at getting in front of Daniel, maybe even in front of Legend and Kabuki. That will be huge, and that is exactly what he needs. Epic Frenchie has just gone P2. Wow! He should have been here from the start. So now we are going to start seeing some checker flags. Gravedigger, oh, he's messed it up. It's only going to be P6. See what Dark Shadow's got. Oh, he keeps it just about on the track. Oh, the Ferrari. Oh, the Ferrari. Oh. Both Ferraris managed to put up a time. Peanut Spud is P14. I think you're probably going to be alright in P13. I think you're going to be alright because I was expecting Martinez to go faster. But everyone else has been okay. Dark Shadow puts in P5. Who's still going? Just Brick Grit. Brick Grit's invalidated anyway, so that is that. Oof. Well, I think we're just going to be on board with Brick Grit now, so let's at least give ourselves a little bit of cinema. Oh, let's look out for the World Cup Stadium. Oh, we've already gone past it. Never mind. Very big Ferris wheel over there as Brick Grit is about to drive us into the pits. Nice little pane. Good evening, Slicks. Epic Frenchie P2. He's completely ruined Legends Day there. As long as there is 27-point gap at the end of the race, title is Legend. Yeah, Yeah. I think, though, because... But... Thor hasn't updated it properly. He's not done after the Netherlands Grand Prix, he's done after Bahrain. Fuming with him. Right, here's qualifying anyway. I hope I don't have to remember all of this, in case something bad happens. I think we're alright. Slicks P1, Frenchie P2 with his Australian flag. Legend P3, the would-be world champion. His championship rivals P6 and P9. It's looking good for him. And now we need to wait for half an hour for the sprint to start. There's a thing that's been on my mind and it's really annoying me, so I just need to do some Googling. Oh, I think I've got it. Yeah, I've remembered it now. Good evening, Penrose. I hope you're not going to be nasty to me today. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around. I think that's a word. How is Slicks in Division 5? Well, Nifty Nasri, as you're about to find out, Slicks doesn't like finishing races. That's how. Slicks' favourite thing in the world to do is to like smash everyone by like a whole second in qualifying. And then spin off in turn 2. He's got all the speed, but he just bottles it. Then smash a barrier. Then smash a barrier. But you'll all be pleased to know that I am fully recovered now from COVID from when I did this like 2 months ago. For those who were worrying about my health. Because I don't know if I mentioned it at the time. But I was suffering with COVID. How is the P2 now in Div 5 when he was reserve in Div 4? Well, that's a good question. I just do commentary. Yarno Truly. Blimey, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. That was Fernando's old teammate, wasn't it? Renault. Blimey, what a throwback. Legend wants an Alpha Tauri 1-2 today. Can he? He can't win it in the sprint, can he? No, he can't have it wrapped up in the sprint. Can he have it wrapped up in the sprint? No, he can't have it wrapped up in the sprint. He can only get 44 points ahead. If he wins the sprint, then I can do some mathematics. Can you just win the sprint for me? Then I can actually do some quick maths. I don't like the colour of that Williams, whatever that is. Here we go. We're going to have a formation lap. So, let's see what tyres everyone's gone with. Oh, Daniel. You risky boy. Everyone's on mediums. Apart from old Dan. He's gone for softs. Did you not see the sprint in real life? Right, with everyone on mediums, apart from Daniel then, we can... Penalties are going to be huge here, by the way. I did a race here, not that long ago. And the penalties, I finished P7 on track. I got P3 because of the penalties. Keeping you up. Yep. Karisic is my 14th favourite driver on a Thursday. 14th? I want to know who the other 13 are. Yeah, but does it really matter if you're top of the championship if you're only 14th in Penrose's favourite driver list? Blimey! That Mercedes looks like it was lagging a little bit. Looked like it just went off the track. It's probably slicks. We are moments away from the sprint start, where we will have 10 laps of fun around Qatar before another 24 laps, I think, of fun around Qatar. Hey, this is appropriate, isn't it? Because it was about this time last year that we had the World Cup. So, like, they had the World Cup one year, and then the next, they're blessed with RSF1 Division 5. More importantly, my commentary. What's not to love? Green flag being waved by that bloke. I'm not too sure you need to keep waving it. Lease has been disqualified. It looks like no. The thing doesn't even think softs are a possible strategy. Anyway, we're about to start. Epic Frenchie has somehow gained a position on AK the Legend. He hasn't. And the lights are out, and we are go. I love this camera angle. And it looks like it's a good start from Legend, who gets himself up to P2. Is he going to try and get up the inside of his teammate? And there's no Lewis Hamilton episodes. This is a brilliant camera angle. We're seeing everything. A few cars going a little bit wide. Some people have lost some positions. Legend is all over the back of Slicks. And he'll be wanting to make sure that his teammate doesn't cause him any significant problems. Let's just do that. There we go. Daniel P45 hasn't managed to get any positions, and he's actually struggling a little bit. He might struggle a little bit here with Peanut Spud. Epic Frenchie and Legend very close to each other. Should be having a lot of action here, and I'll try not to miss any of it. I usually miss something. Something bad happened to Thor. It wouldn't be a me race, would it, if I didn't miss someone crashing at the back. We're going to see Frenchie look to make a move on the championship leader, and he's actually going to go for the move now. Oh, sort of forced off the track a little bit there. He's not going to be very pleased with that one. I think he's probably going to get a better run than Legend here. Legend is not using his ERS to defend. He's just going to let Epic Frenchie go. This is going to please Slicks. There's a lot of position changing going on here. Daniel P45 and Peanut Spud very close to each other. Daniel P45 is still on his softs. He hasn't managed to gain any positions. Smurf trying to get up the inside of Peanut Spud, who's had a great start. Up into P8. Up 5 positions. He's actually got the most improved of anyone. Thor being the big loser. So someone who was calling him rubbish earlier. Epic Frenchie is trying to mount a charge on Slicks. Smurf is the closest driver to getting an overtake though. Is he going to go for it here? He's looking at it. He's backed out of it. That will be a warning from the FIA. Epic Frenchie trying to get close to Slicks. No one has really gotten close to Slicks all season in terms of pure pace, apart from Legend and Adam. Is Legend going to go for the move here? He's probably just going to wait for Epic Frenchie to use all his batteries. Slicks isn't going to defend too much. Epic Frenchie sets the fastest lap, and Epic Frenchie will go into P1. Let's make sure we don't miss anything else. We did last time. Bradshaw trying to get up the inside of Smurf, Kabuki and Dark Shadow trading positions. Oh, was there a little bit of contact there with Dark Shadow and Kabuki? Adam trying to make something work with it. Gravedigger picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be terrible. That might actually count him out of the championship after this one. Peanut Spud has picked up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be bad for him as well. Obviously, there's the World Cup Stadium in the background. Dark Shadow trying to make a move happen on Kabuki, who is quite far behind Slicks and Legend. I don't know if Slicks has just decided to let Legend go so he can go and fight Epic Frenchie to try and get himself... Oh, Dark Shadow all over the place there a little bit. Martinez has picked up a penalty. Peanut Spud went very wide. Is Legend going to try and make it stick on Epic Frenchie? He's got a lot more ERS. He's going to take him without the ERS. And can he make it stick? Let's see if Epic Frenchie can come back. That could have been a warning there from the FIA, from AK the Legend. He really doesn't want to pick up... Oh, well, there it is. That's what I said he didn't want to pick up. That's going to be a disaster for him. Bradshaw is trying to get up the inside of Peanut Spud. Sort of stuck there a little bit, Bradshaw. Gravedigger's having a bad one as well, down in P13. He's just tumbling down. Not having the best of time tonight in Qatar. Adam down in P5. That's only going to get him 4 points. But at the moment, Legend probably looking at P4. There's still plenty of time for that front 3 to get away from Kabuki. I don't think he's going to get away from anyone else. Martinez trying to get up near Jamie. Thor down in P17. He's dashed up the inside. That's a great move from Martinez. Ooh, as he forced him off the track there though. Blimey. That was a bit of a risky one, but he's managed to make it stick. Good driving. Dark Shadow going for the overtake on Adam Moore. That's Adam down to P6. Ooh, I thought there was going to be a little bit of contact then. At the moment, Legend is the only person in the points to pick up a penalty. Adam and Dark Shadow continuously fighting with each other. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel action. Dark Shadow's picked up a 3-second time penalty. And this is going to allow Daniel P45 to make something happen here. Epic Frenchie trying to get past AK the Legend. I wonder if Slicks is going to try and hold Kabuki back. Probably not. 3-second time penalty for Martinez. Epic Frenchie is sort of losing time to Legend. Smurf getting closer to Peanut. Spud. Gravedigger manages to go up a place. He's back up into P13, but it's not been great for him. I wonder if he's got damage. Can't quite tell. No, looks okay. Daniel P45 picking up a penalty. That will do Bradshaw a load of good. It does look like Legend is probably going to keep Frenchie behind him. Slicks has proper fallen off actually from everyone else. From the front two, sorry. Lisa picks up a 3-second time penalty. Dark Shadow going to go up the inside of Mr. Adam Moore. And here comes Daniel P45. So Mr. Adam Moore's lost 2 places. And he's going to get one of them back, I think. Yes, he gets one of them back from Dark Shadow. But Daniel P45 stays P5. It's not going to matter too much because both of these drivers both have penalties. It will matter because he will be put off a little bit from going to get Kabuki. It looks like Carrot and Martinez having a bit of a fight. And Adam is also having a little bit of fight with Daniel. I just want to ride on board with this, see if anything comes of it. Doesn't look like it, so we'll go back on board with Adam. As he goes up the inside, he hasn't got enough traction to make it stick, but he's still going to have the inside line. No, I was looking at the wrong part of the track, my bad on the map. Epic French is now 1.1 behind Legend, Slicks is 2 seconds behind him, Britgrit picks up a 3-second time penalty. Adam is currently P5, I don't think he's going to be able to catch Kabuki though. What we have seen from Legend in the past is he picks up a time penalty and then just drops the driver behind anyway. I think he's currently P2. I don't think Slicks is close enough. I don't know if Slicks is deliberately backing off. Peanut Spud picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's not what he would have wanted for his first race. We'll see if Mr. Adam Moore can make something happen here, and he does. It does sort of look like Dark Shadow, Daniel and Adam are just going to sort of like overtake each other every time on the start-finish line. Dark Shadow has got a flashing red light. Daniel P45's soft tyres are really going to start struggling now, I think. Ooh, I thought we were going to have contact. That was some good driving from both of these drivers. Bradshaw has managed to get himself up into the mix, and that is a very wide Daniel P45. And can Bradshaw make the most of it? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the most of it just yet, but Dark Shadow has got a flashing red light, and both of these drivers have penalties, so that will favour Bradshaw, who is currently P6 after penalties. He'll want to get past Daniel P45 as quick as he can. Dark Shadow's not going to have DRS, so it looks like Adam will be able to get far enough away. He's closing down on Kabuki actually really well. Gravedigger and Timmer having a little scrap. Smurf picks up a 3-second time penalty, not ideal for him. Bradshaw, Daniel and Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow's trying to get a little bit closer to Mr. Adam Moore, using up all of his ERS to make it happen. That's 2 red flashing lights and 2 penalties. This will just be music to Bradshaw's ears, and he turns on overtake mode and he turns on DRS, and he's going to get the run on both of the drivers here. Or is he? Yes, just about. Yeah, no, not even just about. He's going to get that quite comfortably. Now he's going to try and chase down Adam Moore, and we know that Bradshaw's got quite a lot of pace as well. And Daniel and Dark Shadow are going to fight out. Smurf is also going to fight out with them. Timmer and Gravedigger both have a chance at picking up... Timmer has a chance of picking up some points here. If he can get a little bit more speed going. He has a chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But with Smurf, Dark Shadow and Daniel all having pens, Peanut Spud is tumbling down the order. Yeah, he's off the track. Has that got damage? I can't quite tell, but he's going to rejoin safely. And all the way down in P18. So he's not having a great first race in RSF1, but that's okay. Slicks picks up a 3-second time penalty. But Kabuki is 3 seconds behind. Epic Frenchie has managed to stay with AK the Legend, who has used all of his ARS, so it does look like Frenchie is going to be able to get P1. Bradshaw has caught up to Adam. And Daniel P45, well, I was going to say Daniel P45 would be hoping that them fighting gets him back within DRS range, but he's got the penalties, and we're about to start the penultimate lap for these two drivers. Smurf picking up a 3-second time penalty. And it looks like this little P5 to P9 train is going to be where most of the action's at, although Carrot is having a little look at Thor, but a little bit too far back. We'll have a look at the battle for the points, and it does look like Frenchie is going to be able to... noisy chair. Car is shocking, won't turn to save its life. Well, oh dear, Peanut Spud, maybe that's a overheat problem. Concentrate on the race. Dark Shadow picks up a 3-second time penalty, so we shall look at penalties. Oh, blimey, look at Dark Shadow, he's got 9 of them, and Smurf's got 9 of them actually as well, so Timmer is looking good for some points. Gravedigger's got 6, Martinez has got 12. Gravedigger's having a nightmare today. Bradshaw does manage to get past Adam, and Adam is now going to be close enough for Dark Shadow to start thinking about for the DRS. I wonder if Bradshaw's going to have a go at chasing down Kabuki. I don't think he's going to really be able to get to some gap. Daniel's softs are starting to fall off a little bit. He's not under too much pressure from Smurf though. Mr. Adam Moore trying to get up the inside. He's not going to make it happen. He needs every single point he can get. Epic Frenchie might try and make this happen on track. Slicks is... yeah, Slicks might hold on to P3. It's going to be tight. I don't think Frenchie's going to make this happen on track, but let's just see if he has a go. As as they are... yeah, it is going to be AK Legend who wins on track, but Epic Frenchie who gets the win thanks to penalties. And the penalties are also going to have a huge effect here. Smurf gets past Daniel. Daniel's run out of fuel. Oh no! He's fuming. He's probably lost points. Yeah, he's going to lose the points. Timber's got P7. Gravedigger P11. Thor now has P11. Carrot's P12. Gravedigger P13. Martinez down at P17. And Lisa and Peanut Spud, the last two to come around. Spin into the pit as Peanut Spud. And there we have it. that is the end of the sprint. So Epic Frenchie picks up 8 points. More importantly, AK the Legend picks up 7 and Adam picks up 3. So the gap should now increase to 40 points, which means that if Legend picks up P4 and the fastest lap... Wait, no, because it's on 40, so... Oh, I don't even know. If he picks up P4 in the fastest lap, it doesn't matter what Adam does, even if Adam wins it. But I don't think Adam's got the race pace to get it done. Yeah, we do have another race after this. I've been told. I think it's Abu Dhabi. Right, okay, so I am going to leave you guys for just a couple of minutes. I will be as quick as I can to entertain you with my Qatar race build-up. Last time they took ages, so if there's any Div 5 drivers in track now, just, yeah, tell them to take ages again. I have returned. What have I missed, ladies and gentlemen? I think it's people... You know, I haven't actually missed anything, because I remember someone saying I'll take the fastest lap. Ish. So it was a 5... Was it? It was a 5-point difference, wasn't it? No, 7 and 3. It's 4-point difference. Let's go over to here. Div 5 standings. If these standings are correct, which I don't actually think they are... it should be a 40-point gap. So I think P4... Well, no, because if he wins, he gets fastest lap, he will bring that down to 10, right? Yeah, if he wins and gets fastest laps, he'll bring that down to 10, a 10-point gap, which means that Legend needs to pick up 10 points, right? Legend either podium or DNF. I think Legend... My prediction is that Legend wraps the title up tonight. Whether he finishes or not, I think he wraps the title up tonight. He's currently 40 points clear. With this race and one more race to go. Which means that to stop the title from being over, even if Legend doesn't score any points, Adam needs to get P3. I think I've worked that out right. I can't see him getting P3 at the moment. Not off of that sprint race. But we'll see. Because sprint races and actual races can be completely different. And here we are. Formation lap time. Let's get this stuff on. Let's look at the tyres. Well, we have a vast array of tyres. Frenchie and Legend both on hards. Kabuki and Slicks both on mediums. Slicks starting P4. Bradshaw on hards. Adam and Timmer on mediums. Dark Shadow has gone for the softs. Daniel mediums. Smurf, Thor, Carrot on hards. Gravedigger mediums. Alves, Jamie and Bricker on hards. Martina softs. Lisa hard. Peanut Spud soft. I keep just taking a look at the thing. I think to keep it alive, Adam needs to get P3, and then he needs a DNF. Well, he'll need Legend to not score any points. So I think it's pretty much... He's got one hand on the trophy, if not one hand and 4 fingers. Frenchie is putting himself on the grid, ready for the start. He does, yeah. At the moment he's 36 points ahead. And I think if Adam... It doesn't matter where Legend finishes. If Adam doesn't get P3, it's over. The lights are turning themselves on. And here we go. For the Qatar Grand Prix. Lights out, and we're off. It's a nice start from Legend. And he is probably going to be P1 going into turn 1. No, Frenchie holds on to it. Oh, contact, but it's okay. Both drivers are still alright. Bradshaw He's losing some position. Someone's toppling down. Oh wow, Slicks has just been pushed off the track by Adam. That's not very good. Adam up to P5, but that will be investigated at the end of the race, I would imagine. Dark Shadow's got himself up to P4. What a start. I'm just going to take the tyres off because they're kind of in the way. What a start from Peanut Spud. He's got himself up to P11. There's some pace in there. Dark Shadow trying to get past Kabuki, but Slicks is all the way down in P17. Dark Shadow is trying to get past Kabuki. Daniel P45 and Smurf are very close to each other. Is Dark Shadow going to make it stick? Oh, wrong button, sorry. Legend goes fastest lap. Frenchie, we know he does like to use that ARS. Makes that stick. Dark Shadow also gets past Kabuki. Adam down in P5 at the moment. It's not looking fantastic for him. That'll be a warning from Daniel P45. Gravedigger down in P11. Dark Shadow is all over the back of Legend, and Mr. Adam Moore will be praying that he can get past him. Or probably cause an incident with both of them. Adam is currently losing time to Kabuki. Smurf trying to get past Timmer. Oh, I thought there was going to be an incident then, but we're alright. That'll be a warning. He will get that on. Okay, the Legend, who's now down in P3. He's saving his ERS. He's not too bothered about it. It's a race, not a sprint. Quite literally. Peanut Spud has not done his teammate any favours there to have burnt all of his ERS to get past him. Your teammate is in a championship fight. Daniel P45 trying to get past Bradshaw. We'll see if Adam can make anything happen here on his teammate, who is just getting in the way and is not helping at all. Leaks has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Is Dark Shadow going to go and challenge Frenchie for the lead here? He's got more ERS than him. He's got some pace tonight. He's leaving Legend behind, which is allowing Kabuki to catch up a little bit more, which will be pleasing Mr. Adam Moore, but he's going to have Peanut Spud having a go at him at some point. Gravedigger down in P11. Smurf is going to be looking at that red light and licking his lips. Actually used up all of his ERS in 4 laps. Gravedigger trying to get past Daniel, but he can't quite get there. Legend is right on the back of Epic Frenchie now, as Dark Shadow managed to make the move for the lead count. Smurf trying to get past Peanut Spud, but he's given himself a penalty after 4 laps. Epic Frenchie trying to have a go at Dark Shadow. Legend is getting closer to Frenchie. And Dark Shadow picking up a time penalty. That's bad. At least we know how he got so high now. Adam's proper dropped off of Kabuki now. And Legend and Frenchie are going to be fighting each other here. Bradshaw and Tim are going to be fighting each other too. We're still on board with this one. Because Kabuki's not out of this either. And the front four starting their own little DRS train. As Timmer gets past Smurf. Kabuki trying to get past Legend. Oh, he's managed to get it all the way back up, 57. He hasn't actually been using it that much, but Legend has been using it the least. Kabuki is starting, oh well, he was starting to be left behind a little bit, but Legend has made a slight mistake, which is unlike him. I don't know if he's flustered. Peanut Spud is very far behind now, and look at that fuel. Very far behind. He's now got Timmer for company, and Timmer's got a lot more ARS, so you'd imagine that Timmer's going to be able to make a move happen here on the main straight. I wonder if anything's going to happen with these. Timmer doesn't actually make the move stick. He didn't really try too hard. Oh, he didn't need to. Peanut Spud's lost it. And he's going to use his what little ERS he has left. They're touching. He holds on to the position. Smurf has front row seats for this one. Now Epic Frenchie is now 1.2 behind Dark Shadow. So he's not going to be getting ERS at the next straight. Which means he might be at the mercy of Legend and Kabuki. Dark Shadow has picked up another 3-second time penalty, so his race is currently just being ruined. He's going to be dropped behind Adam now, as things stand. He's got a little bit of time to get things up, but hold on a second, because Legend might have made another mistake. Now he is on hard tyres, as is Frenchie. Gravedigger picking up a 3-second time penalty, that's not good. Bradshaw, Smurf, Timmer, all behind Peanut Spud. See if Kabuki can get anything to happen here, but there is DRS activated for Legend. And RSF1 Jamie picks up a 3-second time penalty. Bradshaw trying to get up the inside of Timmer. Bradshaw's got a considerable amount of pace. Timmer's just getting stuck behind Peanut Spud at the moment, who's on 8% ERS. Timmer with his island themed helmet. We've got Legend getting quite close to Frenchie. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? It's Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow's binned it. It's not really going to change much of the outcome for the top drivers. So Dark Shadow all the way down in P10 now. He's running really well. Peanut Spud trying to get back past Timmer. Martinez picking up a 3-second time penalty. We'll have a look at penalties because it could be quite relevant. Legend quite close to Frenchie. Kabuki managed to stick with him. Adams a little bit further behind. Timmer and Peanut Spud. Peanut Spud is doing a great job of holding everyone off for his teammate, but can Legend make it stick here? Although he did sort of lose the car a little bit, but you've got to assume he's going to make it happen. Frenchie doesn't go defensive with the RS, and Legend doesn't go offensive with the RS. He just gets it happened on DRS. Lisa picking up a 3-second time penalty. Is Frenchie going to come back here? Doesn't look like it. Bradshaw past Timmer. Peanut Spuds in the pits. Dark Shadow has DNF'd. Where has he lost it? Oh, he's retired in the pits. Okay. So there will be no safety car. Dark Shadow has left the session. He's just fully had enough. Oh no! Timmer's hit Bradshaw. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one, and that was a bit unforgivable from Timmer. Is Alves gonna? Alves isn't gonna be able to catch them, but that's gonna have Timmer and Carrot's just lost it. So Timmer and Bradshaw, who he hit. Carrot trying to get past Timmer. I imagine Timmer's got damage. He actually doesn't. It's surprising. Smurf trying to get past Slicks then. French has fallen very far behind Legend. Adam has managed to get within DRS range of Kabuki. Now can he sort of wheel in Kabuki with the DRS, and that is a 3-second time penalty for Alves. Frenchie has managed to claw a little bit of time back on Legend after that main straight. Adam has also managed to claw a load of time back on Kabuki. Slicks and Smurf fighting each other. Slicks was forced off the track by Adam earlier. He's got some pace, Slicks. Kabuki picking up a 3-second time penalty. That is unlike him. He's usually one of the cleaner drivers for it. And Frenchie retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. Can Adam get past Kabuki? No, he can't. Kabuki has used a lot of ERS to defend there though. Slicks up the inside of Smurf. No dramas. But he has got 6 seconds worth of pens. Let's have a look at stops. So far only Peanut Spud, Gravedigger, Daniel, Timmer and Martinez have stopped. And Peanut Spud has just set the fastest lap on a fresh pair of softs. So we're going for a soft medium strategy from Peanut Spud. Lisa picking up a time penalty. Things are looking good at the moment for Legend. Adam is about to be in the magical position that he needs to be in, but that will require something bad happening to Legend. Because at the moment, it's going to be Legend increasing the gap up to 46 points, I think. Everything stays like this, and then it will pop down to 43 points if Adam can get past Kabuki. Kabuki's heading into the pits. Will he get DRS? He will get DRS, so that'll give him a little bit of time to go and catch Legend. Legend's also going to get DRS, so shouldn't affect too much. It will just have an open track though. We are going to start seeing some cars rushing into the pits. Smurf comes into the pits too. Slick stays out. Kabuki coming into the pits. Carrot staying out. Bradshaw staying out. Alves staying out. Peanut Spud, well, he's obviously going to be staying out. Legend is getting closer and closer. Carrot's up to P5 now, but obviously the pitting is going to have some kind of an effect on that. Yeah, that person, I agree with the chat. The person who's underfueled, I think it's Peanut Spud, showing a little bit of I think it could be his first race, but a little bit of inexperience. Gravedigger trying to get past RSF1. Jamie, I've actually sort of been ignoring the bottom 10 somewhat today. Gravedigger P3 in the championship, stuck down in P13 with 6 seconds worth of pens. And he managed to make that look clean, very nice. Legend's coming into the pits, Frenchie's staying out, so he's going to try and do him on an undercut. How far behind Adam? Oh, sorry, how far behind Frenchie's Adam? 1.8. Cars are going to be the cars are actually all somewhat spaced out at the moment. Lisa is in front of Lewis Hamilton. No, Lisa has got 12 seconds worth of pens and is in front of Timmer. I think Lisa is yet to stop. A couple of cars in the pits. We'll see what Timmer can do here. And he gets up the inside of Lisa. Carrot gonna come out probably P13. Oh, might actually be behind Daniel and Jamie. That's not going to be great for Carrot. Especially behind... Yeah, that is going to be behind Daniel. So Peanut Spud is P6. Adam and Frenchie still have to pit, and he's losing time to Frenchie. So I think now could be a good time to come in, Adam. And Legend is in P7. This will be where Legend has to be careful that he stays out of trouble. He doesn't want to pick up any penalties either, because that could ruin his evening. There's the nice Zale Stadium in the background. And all the drivers are sort of far apart from Peanut Spud, who's very close to Alves. And he's past Alves, and I don't know what was going on there. One of them is lagging. Legend... He's past Alves too. And Frenchie's in the pits, so is Adam. Frenchie looks like he might have lost a bit of time, because look how close he is to Adam. Slicks takes the lead of the race. Bradshaw P2. He hasn't pitted yet. Spud P3. Legend P4. He's come out in front of them, and Frenchie is behind Alves and Kabuki, as is Adam, but Frenchie's passed Alves straight away, but Kabuki is going to be able to hold him up, and Kabuki could be working wonders for Legend. Legend needs to try and get past Peanut Spud though, who we know will use his ERS, and now is the time to get on that ERS, Legend, and he is going to make light work of Peanut Spud. Honestly, I love watching... Oh! Pushed him off the track there though. Peanut Spud trying to do wonders for his teammate, but that was just a brilliant move again. He's past him. How can Frenchie make the most of this? He is on medium tyres, so he's going to have a faster tyre than Kabuki. Has he gone? Is he going to go a medium soft? That's an interesting strategy from the Mercedes driver. Adam's stuck behind Smurf. It's actually very far behind Smurf. I'm not too sure what happened because he came out right behind Frenchie. I've definitely missed something. And that's a lovely move from Frenchie. He caught Kabuki unaware. Slicks is in the pits. Legend's in the lead of the race. And Kabuki can't quite get there. And now we will see if Epic Frenchie can do a job on Peanut Spud. Martinez picks up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, they look so quick from that camera angle. Oh, wow, what's going on? What is going on? Peanut Spud is still P2. Bradshaw down in P5. There's some kind of a delay going on. Peanut Spud is back up to P2. Oh, I just saw off the camera angle there with Frenchie that there was a little bit of contact between the two. Frenchie's used a lot of his ERS and he's back behind Kabuki, and that in the background of my microphone is the sound of Sheffield. Smurf trying to get past Bradshaw, and it looks like he's going to be able to make it stick here, and he does. Lisa picks up a 3-second time penalty. Bradshaw is in the pits, that's why. Adam P6. It's not looking good for Adam so far. Smurf P5, but there's a lot of penalties, including, well, Kabuki and Peanut Spud, but Frenchie and Legend are the two big ones that Adam will be worrying about. And he's just stuck behind. Adam trying to get past Smurf. He'll be seeing that flashing red light, he knows that's low. Epic Frenchie's lost a little bit of time to Kabuki. It's out of a DRS range, DRS range, and this is allowing Legend to just break away. Pit stops have been timed perfectly. Smurf with 15 seconds worth of penalties, holding up Adam, and everything is looking perfect for Legend to get the job done tonight. That's a great little move from Adam. I wasn't sure if the overtake was done off track, but looks like it's going to be okay. He's chasing down Peanut Spud. Oh, he was all over the track, but I think he's just letting his teammate go. And now he will chase down Epic Frenchie. I will give you guys a tyre update, because you're asking for it. There we go. So I know that Legend and Frenchie started on hard, so they're only going to be one stopping. Peanut Spud's going to have to pit again at some point. Adam will also be one stopping. We'll stay on those hards to the end. Looks like Frenchie's made a big mistake there. Is he going to lose the place to Smurf? No, he's not, but he is all over the road. He's lost the place to Adam. He's got the better tyre, so we will get back in DRS range. Adam's not in DRS range of Kabuki just yet. Carrot trying to get near Gravedigger, but it's not really going to work out. We're still on board with Smurf. Go back to penalties. both drivers with no ERS. Peanut Spud's in the pits. Slicks is chasing everyone down. And he's got quite a big lead actually. Gravedigger will come out in front of Peanut Spud. He's up to P7 now. Adam's caught up Kabuki. But then it's going to be an almighty drive to go and get Legend. Oh, we have a safety car, we have a safety car, we have a safety car. I missed what happened. We have a safety car and we have a pit from Legend. So what are we going to... what tyres are we going to see from Legend? Is he going to try and make the softs last 11 maps? That's going to be a gamble. He's not going to have a fresh... if he's not got a fresh pair of mediums. Who's staying out on track? It's Adam. He's got to. Who else is staying out on track? No one. Everyone's coming in. So Legend is going to stay P2, which means he's going to have fresh mediums to go and attack Adam on, well, sort of fresh softs. We'll go over to tyre, so you guys can look at that under the pit stop, under the also under safety car, because we don't really need to look at too many details. We've got the last few drivers in the pits. Is Thor going to go for track position or a pit stop? It's probably better off that these guys just go for a pit stop, in all honesty. And Brickgrit's getting a time penalty served. How long was Brickgrit's time penalty? Adam, I think he's made the right call. But I don't know actually. I don't know, because those soft tyres are going to fall off eventually, but... I think Adam was probably hoping that some of the cars behind him wouldn't pit, because if he would have been what, P2, P3. Yeah, he is pitting, but he's going to lose so much track position. I think he has to go with his decision and stick with it. Oh, I thought you picked up a penalty. He has to either go with his decision. I think that's Carrot coming in. Yeah, stick with his decision. He had to make his mind up. This could be a very interesting last few laps. Adam's coming out P11. Yeah, P11 for Adam. He's got a lot of cars to get through. He's faster than Daniel and Gravedigger. I don't think he's quite gonna... I don't think he's gonna get past Slicks too easily. And he's got Timmer, Bradshaw and Spud, who he should get past relatively easily if he can get there. I think that he would have been better off staying on those hards and just waiting for the soft tyres to run out. Yeah, I think what happened to Penrose is he made his decision to stay out, and he was hoping that other drivers would stay out too, and that Legend would get stuck behind them, but they all pitted, and then he didn't want to get eaten alive on his 3-lap old hards, which aren't actually that dead. And he probably could have made them stick. Timmer should have pitted though. I don't know what Timmer's going to do. He's going to be on 19 lap old hards by the end of this race. Timmer might finish like 13th or 14th. Safety car is going to do another lap, I think, which is only going to favour the soft tyres. The soft tyre users. Yeah, safety car is in, so we're going to have a really small run-up. Right, I'm going to go off of these now, I'm going to go back onto penalties because it could actually be quite relevant. Adam needs to keep his nose clear and I need to keep hold of Legend. Legend had a 5-second lead, roughly, when the safety car came out. Safety car is in. When is he going to accelerate? Is he going to accelerate around the corner or is he going to leave it a little bit? He's leaving it a little bit, and here we go. Has he caught Kabuki sleeping a little bit? And he has crossed the line. We have Smurf, who's very close, and there could be contact. No, there's not. They're going to be okay. It looks like Peanut, Spud and French having a little bit of a battle. Slicks up to P7 already. Timmer is getting eaten alive. Adam hasn't managed to make any positions as of yet. Frenchie up to P3. I just saw Bradshaw, I think that is, off the track. There was a little bit of contact there between Peanut and Smurf. Hard and medium tyre users. Timmer's picked up a 3-second time penalty. It's all going wrong for Timmer. Adam's got one position back. Kabuki can't stay with Legend fast enough. This isn't going to be doing any favours for Adam Moore, and Legend is already so far ahead. Frenchie will be wanting to get past him. It might be worth Kabuki letting him get past him just so he's got the pace to stay with it. Slicks up to P7, Adam up to P9. He's managed to get up 2 positions already. Frenchie is still looking at the back of Kabuki. And Legend has used quite a lot of his ERS. He's set a purple sector 1, so we should be seeing a fastest lap here from him. And it looks like Frenchie was thinking about looking at a dive on Kabuki, but he's not going to make it happen. Thor up to P11. We're just going to stay on board with this one. And that is P2 for Epic Frenchie. He's not going to have the inside line here. Yes, he does actually have the inside line here. Kabuki's looking very slow. And Smurf is actually getting close to Kabuki now. Frenchie has got 2.1 seconds behind. Down to 2.1 seconds now. Peanut Spud up to P5. Adam can't quite get past one of his other championship rival, Gravedigger. Gravedigger doesn't quite have the pace today, and he's got the penalties. Adam trying to get past him. Smurf trying to get past Kabuki. Kabuki's really just dropped off the pace. He's now a whole second off of Frenchie already. And Frenchie's managed to close down 0.3 down on Legend, but he's used a lot of his ERS to get there. I think he's trying to get away from Kabuki, and he will be away from Kabuki going to that DRF zone if everything stays like this. Slicks is past Peanut Spud on the soft tyres you'd expect him to be. Gravedigger and Adam hasn't been able to make any progress on that lap. He's got 7 laps to try and get himself up to P3 and hope that something bad happens to Legend. This is going to help. Oh, Peanut Spud's still underfueled. I don't know. Did he plan for like 7 safety cars? Anyway, Gravedigger is really close to Bradshaw. Smurf picking up a 3-second time penalty. Kabuki's got 8 seconds. Smurf's now got 18. Slicks on 9. Peanut Spud on 6. So it's not going to be terrible for Adam, but it is sort of terrible. Gravedigger trying to get past Bradshaw. Bradshaw is going to defend, and he's actually going to go for the overtake on Peanut Spud. Peanut Spud's run out of ERS, and his hard tyres aren't really going to do any favours. Gravedigger going up the inside of him. Can he make it stick? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to at the moment. And Adam's going to have his teammate in his way! That's horrible. And that is damage on Adam. And that could be that for the World Championship. Smurf was close to Kabuki. Yeah. Oh, Adam. You had to stick with your hard tyres, I think. I mean, damn, you had to go for the soft tyre on the first lap, I suppose, and just follow Legend in. But oh, he's all over the place now, Adam. I feel like I'm watching Rio Ferdinand for QPR. It's breaking my heart. Thought I was going to catch him in no time. Track like this. And that is a lot on well, not so much Gravedigger, but a lot on Peanut Spud, just losing control of the car. Slick's probably going to look at picking up another time penalty there. He's at least probably got a warning. Slicks is the closest person to the driver in front of him. Smurf is getting close to Kabuki. Frenchie is now brought it down to 1.6. Five laps to go. Is there going to be any more drama? Adam has decided to pit for a new front wing and a new pair of soft tyres. Peanut Spud has retired. Not fantastic. Thor up to P8. Slick's getting closer to Smurf. He needs to try and get in front of Kabuki by 1 second. That's achievable. Bradshaw at the moment sitting pretty in probably P3. Bradshaw could be looking at getting a podium here. That would be nice for Bradshaw. Does look like Frenchie and Legend are sort of running away with this one though. Legend's just got to sort of coast this one to the finish. Even P2 will do it. Adam down in P14, 17 seconds behind Martinez. I feel so sorry for him. Slicks going well, even with penalties. Gravedigger picking up 3 seconds again. That's 9, is it for him now? Yep, 9. Just did that off memory. And Slicks makes a nice move up the inside of Smurf. But Smurf's going to come back on the inside, the little bit of contact there. Need to leave a little bit more room than that, Slicks. It's not too bad. He's staying in front of Smurf for now. We'll just see if Smurf can get back up to him up the inside, and he does! Nice little move there. Nice little battle going on here. Giving Bradshaw a little bit of time to catch up, and more importantly, giving Kabuki a little bit of time to get away, but Slicks is probably going to be able to make that one stick now on his soft tyres as he chases down Kabuki. Also on softs with 8 seconds worth of penalties. Now, Slicks should be able to make a little bit of time on Kabuki here. Frenchie is now only 1.5 behind Legend, but he's not got an ERS, he's given it his all. Slicks doesn't quite seem to have the straight line speed over Kabuki. It's going to be between Kabuki and Bradshaw, I think, for the final step on the podium. Adam 11 seconds behind Martinez and Timmer now. Timmer made a little mistake. I did say I think Timmer was going to fall quite low. Spud has left. Adam sets the fastest lap, but he's not even going to get the extra point for it. Smurf with 18 seconds worth of pen as well. He's probably going to be behind Thor. Maybe. I'd imagine behind Thor. Probably not behind Brit Grit. Probably not behind Carrot, maybe? I don't know. Gravedigger's getting past Brickgrit though. Can Brickgrit stay within 3 seconds of the man in P3 in the championship? Brickgrit not really wanting to take any risks. Adams brought the gap down to 5.8 now. Slicks picks up another 3-second penalty, and that is probably going to seal his fate off of the podium. 2 laps to go, he can't quite get past Kabuki either. Bradshaw can't really get close enough to Smurf either. Between Kabuki and Bradshaw, but at the moment it is advantage Bradshaw. Smurf getting really close to Slicks now. And Alves has retired, which leaves Adam off the grid, probably not for much longer. It's now only 2.6 behind Timmer. Penalties might actually get him back in the points. Maybe. Probably not actually. No, they won't. It's just been an evening to forget for Adam. And an evening to remember for Legend. Frenchie picking up 3 seconds, which is going to seal Legend probably for the win as well. Carrot getting close to Thor though, but it probably isn't going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things because of the penalties. Smurf's not really that close, and Carrot's not really that close either. Looks like the Smurf Kabuki Slicks train is getting a little bit closer together. Martinez picks up a 3-second time penalty again. Adam is now very close to Timmer. Smurf coming up the... is he going to make this one happen? Final lap. Slicks is a little bit too far away. It is really going to be between the on-track finish. It's going to be between Smurf and Kabuki, but gotta imagine Bradshaw's good for it. Oh yes, Bradshaw is definitely good for that. That should be him on the final place. Frenchie is getting a little bit close to Legend, but I think Legend's just trying to be careful now. Make sure he doesn't DNF somewhere. Adam did get past him. I might miss that one. He's getting close to Martinez. He's already passed Martinez on track, but he's not past Brickgrit. And Brickgrit is too far behind Gravedigger as well, so Gravedigger should be claiming the final points places. Thor looks like he's going to be staying P8. Smurf looking very quick there. Legend has proper slowed down. I think he's just trying to be careful. And there we go. Bradshaw does get the final place on the podium. Daniel P45 gets up to P5. Slicks P6. Is he about to lose it though to Thor? Yes, he does lose it to Thor. Carrot gets P8. Smurf P9. Gravedigger has a 12-second time penalty, and Brickgrit is going to get P10 then. I don't think Adam's going to get P10, so that means he's not going to get the fastest lap point. And I think that's that. Legend is the champion. And congratulations to Legend, he definitely deserves it from what I've been commentating on this season. The only time Championship really got interesting was when Legend had issues with connection in France. Apart from that, it was pretty much a dominant display from Legend as Carrot picks up driver of the day. So a deserved championship for Legend, and I don't want to take anything away from him, but it sort of leaves a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth for the way that ended for Adam. We shall watch the world champion of Division 5 celebrating on the podium with Bradshaw and Epic Frenchie. So there we have it. It's 32 points in total for Legend, only 3 for Adam and 0 for Gravedigger. A good race. Yeah, definitely a good race. I need to make sure I get all of this. And do I need to get this as well? Yes, I do need to get this as well because people need to see the times. Do I need to do it for the sprint? We'll get the sprint as well. There we go. So once again, congratulations to Legend. We'll see if we can get Bradshaw and Epic Frenchie in the party, see if they want to have a P2, P3 interview. Oh no, I don't think I set it up right. Oh no, have you got the little box to tick? Oh, what have I done? Can I? Okay, alright, hold on. Did that work? Oh hey! We're just going to see if Bradshaw wants to join. But it doesn't look like it.
It's Legend.
Right, well if he does join, we'll just tell him to shut up.
Alright. Sound.
So, you qualified P2.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere, because I think the first lap you did was like P12. Then all of a sudden P2. I was quite surprised and quite shocked. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was surprised myself. I didn't even think I'd make it past the 121.9s or something. I was real shocked, to be honest. I even made it up that far. Must have
What's
been a good
your
lap.
usual time?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Alright.
I did a race on Sunday, but I was down in a different league. I got down in P15 or something. It was bad. I'm surprised, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, you made it count when it had to count. I don't know.
Yeah.
English. So well, let's move on to the sprint race. You had a good start to the sprint. I think you managed to get P1 quite quickly, but used a little bit of ERS.
Yeah.
Did you decide to manage your ERS a little bit more for the full race? And what were you thinking in the sprint when you won it?
In the sprint, I was just staying behind Legend because I knew I had the ERS off of him in the sprint, and I knew I could stay. Well, I didn't think I could stay behind Legend because it was quite quick anyway. But luckily, he had a 3-second penalty in the sprint, so that made me go up to into P1, which I was quite happy about. And then the race, I think I led, and then I dropped off. And it just kept.
You did, yeah.
Switching
There was a
between
little bit of the two Alpha Tauris were.
Yeah. And then I got wing damage off of one of the McLarens, which was quite laggy. I think it was Spud. It was
Yeah.
so laggy. I got so scared around
Yeah, he was
those
sort of all
corners.
over the place.
Yeah, then I was waiting for, then all the cars kept overtaking me, so I was like, I'll wait for the safety car, and luckily, I saw there was a safety car from Jamie. I don't know what happened to Jamie. He must have crashed into a.
Yeah, I
He
missed
crashed
that one,
into
but I think he binned it somewhere.
yeah, and then that caused the safety car. So I pitted then. Took ages for my wing to come off, and I think it put me down to fifth, didn't it? And then worked my
Yeah,
way up
something
after
like that.
that because everybody in front of me had penalties apart from Legend. So that was mostly catching up to Legend again, but he just pulled away again at the end.
Yeah.
And then
Were you
got back.
surprised at
Yeah.
Kabuki's lack of pace on the safety car restart? Because I certainly was.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere, to be honest. I thought he was going to
Yeah.
overtake me.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks really fast on his first stints, but then at the end, I don't know if he was just trying to be cautious because of penalties, but he had 8
Yeah.
seconds worth anyway. Yeah, he just seemed a little bit slow, but is this the first time you've... It's the first time I've seen you. Is it the first time you've raced in RSF1?
I think so. So I've only
Okay,
been a
well, it's
reserve
not too
driver
bad then,
for-
is it? Getting P2 your first time?
Yeah, I don't think I've actually raced fully. I think it's my full first time because I've always been reserve driver.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, I'm raced for.
Well,
I don't think I've
maybe
raced
we'll
around
be
race
seeing you a
failures.
little bit more next season then.
Yeah, hopefully.
And hopefully next week as well for the final race.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on P2. I'm just going to read out what Legend has said for those of you. Well, it's probably interesting to get a take from the race winner and Div 5 champion. He said, gutted for Adam, to be fair. Deserved a better end to the season than that. Great racing. Special mention to Kabuki and Gravedigger, who also had great races with during the season. Moving on to seal the Constructors next week. So, congratulations from me as well, Legend, and commiserations to Adam, as I was mentioning before. And that will do us for our penultimate race. Join us next week for, I think it's Abu Dhabi, I've been told. But
Abu Dhabi.
yeah, that'll do
God.
it. So goodbye from me, and I suppose goodbye from Frenchie too.
Yeah, thank you.
And we shall see you next time. Bye bye.